I think there are three main things to watch for in the future. On the first I'd like to mention is the use of Lean Six Sigma. As you know, I'm a project manager for Lean Six Sigma. That's not the only way, but Lean Six Sigma can really contribute to improve your processes and in helping to make BPM work. The other thing that I think is very important is that we come loose of silo thinking, and systems thinking can really help us to do so. And I think we have to look into that much more than we do now. And the third is reducing complexity. And if you want an answer for that, I don't have that. I'm still looking for it, but I think it's really necessary to reduce complexity.
The future challenge of firms is to be very cost effective, but on the other hand, to continuously invest in innovation. The future is of course uncertain, but we always had to deal and to cope with uncertainty.
I believe that one of the key processes we'll look at in the future is decision-making processes. Interestingly enough, we have a whole new set of tools for making better decisions around decision processes and wisdom of crowds type approaches. We know a lot more about the biology of decision making and the kinds of errors that people traditionally make in decision making from behavioral economics, yet we haven't really applied those very well within organizations. So I think that to me is going to be one of the next frontiers and one of the things that organizations need to address in the future. I think we'll see some interesting integration in the workplace of knowledge-oriented tools and also task-oriented tools.
So I think you're going to see a major breakthrough coming about to tame the Web 2.0 information glut and to also give you a form of project management that maintaining control and managing the project goes along with that emergent behavior of how the humans to humans interact.
So I think this ability to collaborate internally is really important. That companies that succeed at collaborating internally will also win the battle that is the strategic battle for the future, which is how to run organizations and profit from resources that are not owned by the organization. And I think that's one of the key strategic challenges in the future.
I think you should look at organizations and institutions and countries that have grown through knowledge. Again, your own country is one of them, I have to say. I look at wealthy country. How did Singapore get that way? It was a malarial swamp in 1955. A swamp, some Chinese immigrants in this malaria swamp. It's, I think, the single richest place in the world. How did that happen?
Where you have to ask yourself, are there more smart people outside your organization or inside your organization?
I just constantly go back to the ancient Chinese proverb, may you live in interesting times, and we certainly do.
If CEO or somebody in the board thinks, I want collaboration in my organization, what should he do?
You should hire me.
The most important thing is to buy all my books.